brunch. What about how about some nice, easy dishes for a fun weekend brunch with friends? Do you have any recommendations?
I have some great recommendations. To me, fall is all about food and football. I'm a huge football fan. So I love to come up with quick, easy recipes because I don't want to spend all my time in the kitchen. And for me, brunch is one of my favorite meals. Fall celebrates all the orchard fruits and the root vegetables and the squash that are starting to come in that you're seeing at the markets, especially if you want to go apple picking. You can go and quickly make one of these hand pies. So go for the Macintosh, the Golden Delicious, Granny Smith if you want, and you peel them, you core them, you cut them into little chunks, add a little bit of water and steam cook them in a pan with some parchment on top. Simple, simple. Then you put a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, and I teamed up with Coffee Mate for their new Natural Bliss because with my 5-ingredient cooking, I like to find double duty ingredients like my infused oils or the Coffee Mate Natural Bliss because it's made with 4 ingredients, that's it, milk, cream, sugar, and flavor, so I don't have to add any sugar. I don't have to add milk and cream and caramel. All I have to do is add this, and then that was my entire flavoring and sweetener for the filling of my pie, my ham pie. You bake it with some puff pastry. Just use a fork, go around. You can do that, super simple, and bake them. Bake them according to whatever puff pastry package you buy to the time on the box, and then add a little bit of the caramel Natural Bliss to some powdered sugar and make a glaze. And this is what makes it kind of extra special. And you can always add, but you can't take away. So when you're making a glaze, make sure that you start with a little bit and then just add more if you need it till it turns into this thick, gorgeous, creamy, shiny, sweet glaze.
Terrific. That's great advice. I personally am not that great of a cook.
Okay, you could do this though. That was so easy. Come on.
Or a baker. Yeah, it does seem very easy. And I do like your tips. You can always add but not take away. So
the recipe really is. It's so simple. It's almost foolproof. It'll make you want to go pick apples. I wrote a couple others. This one it's a pumpkin pie spiced smoothie. Pumpkin pie spiced smoothie. That's a tongue twister, but it's delicious. It's only 3 ingredients. So it's coffee yogurt with pumpkin pie spice, and then a little bit of the vanilla or the sweet cream Natural Bliss. Blend it with ice, and I swear you're gonna think you're drinking a milkshake, but you're not, so it's healthy. And it's kind of like, you know, the smoothies for mom, maybe the ham pies are for the kids and for mom. I also love the butternut squash and pumpkins that are coming out in fall. So I wrote a butternut squash soup with a little bit of curry powder. Again, you can so do this. You cut it into cubes, you roast it, and you puree it with a little bit of curry powder and either the sweet cream the sweet cream Natural Bliss. Great with that. Roasted butternut squash. Oh, so good.
Perfect, perfect. That was sort of a lead-in that sort of ties into my next question. What are your favorite flavors for fall? Because it's a great, great time of year for comfort food. You know, warm weather's gone. We're getting the brisk, cool weathers. So do you have any favorite comfort foods for brunch?
For me, when it comes to fall, I really do. I think sometimes I think bar food because of the football season, but really that's not what you want to be eating. You want to be celebrating all of the amazing produce that's coming out from the farms right now. And right now it's all about squash. It's all about the root vegetables. So butternut squash, acorn squash, pumpkins, the little sugar pumpkins. Also, you can do the parsnips, the carrots. A carrot soup with a little bit of curry and then a little bit of the sweet cream Natural Bliss would be delicious. Just roast whatever vegetable you want. You could even throw in an apple with the butternut squash or an apple with your carrots. Roast it until it's nice and tender and literally buzz it in a blender or a food processor, and you're gonna get an amazing mash or an amazing soup if you just add more liquid. It's that simple. Fall is the easiest time to cook.
That's wonderful, wonderful. And how about, last question, where do you recommend we go for more information?
Well, any of the recipes that I wrote with Coffee Mate Natural Bliss, go to coffeemate.com. It's that simple.
Terrific. Great. Great. Well, this has been so much fun. I learned a lot from you.
I hope you're going to go home and cook something.
I'm definitely going to cook something. Yeah, or maybe bake one of those nice pies with the puff pastry.
So easy. And you can push a button on a blender for sure. So here's your morning breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, you have a lot of faith in me. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck with the rest of today. And I look forward to checking these out online.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Sure. Bye-bye.